So I'll never forget these faces. Thank you so much, Keith, for putting this great spread on. Usually you think it's like, cheese and crackers, and look what we have. We have such fancy food, nice bartender. So thank you, everyone. Pam, thank you for being the official photographer. And thank you for the people that came from Tampa and far and wide, and for the new people that I've been meeting today. This is an incredibly important election, not just because we have got to take out Charlie Crist, but because so much is at stake for this country. And when I met with Leader McCarthy to tell him, I'm thinking about running, what do you think? He asked me, why are you doing this? And I said, let me tell you about my story. And I told him I was born in Iran in 1978. The revolution happened in 1979. My parents were 26 years old and they fled. They fled with nothing. And they came to the United States, flying over all those wonderful socialist countries we hear about, to come to the United States penniless, to work really hard, because it was important for them that whatever they did to provide for their family would be theirs and not the government's. And they came here, and as you all know, the hostage crisis was going on then. 444 nights on the television of hostages in Iran, and people didn't understand we had escaped that. It was very hard for my parents to find work, and my mom said to my dad, you need to get a real job. And he said, okay. And he studied to become a surgeon. He's a surgeon to this day. He's an ear, nose, and throat physician. My mom delivered Yellow Pages while he was doing that so that we would have food to eat. And I think it's really important because what they did is not dissimilar from what probably everyone's family in this room did, which was work extremely hard to have the American dream. And I got to graduate from one of the best public high schools in America, live in one of the nicest neighborhoods in America, not because of government assistance, but because people who worked hard to get us there, my parents. When I wanted to work in politics, I graduated from college and I said, Dad, I have a finance degree, but I'm going to be in politics and I'm going to volunteer for the Bush campaign. And that was not music to his ears. He was not thrilled to hear volunteer, but he understood. And he just said, Amanda, your last name is Mackey, it's not Kennedy. So, just know how hard it's going to be for you. And, that's what you do. You just work hard and hopefully it gets you somewhere. After 9/11, I worked at the Pentagon for the Bush administration as a political appointee because I speak Farsi. And after that, I went on to work for 2 United States senators, a congressman, and my last job, I was a partner in one of the largest law firms in the world. And that happened before I was 40 years old. That's not to pat myself on the back, it's just to tell you that the American dream is available to anyone. And this country is worth fighting for, and that's why I left my job to do this, to run full time against Charlie Crist, to have people in Congress who value and understand and appreciate how important the American dream is. So thank you all for supporting me. I am working very hard to not only fundraise, but to also meet people in the community, to talk to people, and I'll tell you, people understand what's at stake. They don't particularly love the members that are currently there, especially the one that's representing us now, and they do want to see someone who can provide a vision for this district. And hopefully that's what I can offer people, and be happy to take any of your questions. I've met most of you tonight, but if I haven't, I will come by and